In a peaceful rural village where red earth roads wind between mud houses and palm trees sway gently in the breeze, an elderly woman lives alone in a small, humble home. Her only son died years ago at the age of 23, leaving her with a heart full of grief and a life of quiet loneliness. One afternoon, while returning from the farm, the old woman discovers a frail 5-year-old boy sitting by the roadside, dirty, hungry, and abandoned. When she asks about his parents, the boy softly replies that he has never known them and has no home. Moved by compassion and reminded of her lost son, the woman takes the child into her home, feeds him, bathes him, and allows him to sleep under her roof. The next morning, she feeds him again and gently questions him about his family, but the boy repeats the same heartbreaking answer. He has no parents. With tears in her eyes, the old woman decides to raise the boy as her own son, filling the emptiness in her heart with unconditional love. From that day on, the boy follows her everywhere, to the farm, the market, church services, and village meetings. 2 years later, she enrolls him in school. To her joy, the boy proves exceptionally intelligent and hardworking. He excels academically and grows into a responsible child who helps with farming, cooking, and household chores. He especially loves preparing pottage yam in the afternoons after school. 5 years pass. The boy is now 12 years old, bright, disciplined, and deeply bonded with the old woman he calls Mama. Their love for each other is pure and unbreakable. One afternoon, the boy returns from school to find Mama seriously ill. Worried, he rushes to get medicine for her. As days pass, her condition worsens, and the boy sacrifices going to school to care for her, preparing her meals, helping her take medicine, and staying by her side. One critical afternoon, he realizes there is no food left in the house and the yam has finished. Mama must eat before taking her medicine, but the boy has only 300 naira. He runs to the village market, begging sellers to sell him food for that amount, but everyone refuses. It is too little. Desperate and scared of losing the woman who saved his life, the boy makes a painful decision. He secretly takes a plate of food left on a seller's table. Unfortunately, he is caught by a customer. The boy is dragged into the market square and beaten publicly. At that moment, the king of the community, returning from a royal naming ceremony, stops the crowd and demands to know what is happening. The food seller accuses the boy of stealing. When asked if it is true, the boy bows respectfully and admits his guilt. When the king asks why, the boy breaks down and explains that the woman who rescued him as a child is dying at home and she needs food to take her medicine. The king orders everyone to follow him to the woman's house. There, the king sees the sick old woman lying helplessly in her small room. He realizes the boy spoke the truth. Filled with emotion and wisdom, the king declares that the boy is not a criminal, but a child trying to save a life. He finds the food seller 10,000 naira and finds everyone who beat the boy 5,000 naira each as compensation. He rewards the boy and the old woman with 50,000 naira, provides food and care, and notices the boy's worn school uniform. Moved by the boy's character and brilliance, the king announces that he will sponsor the boy's education until his final day in school, declaring him a child of destiny whose kindness has spoken louder than fear. The story ends with hope as the boy holds his mama's hand, knowing that love, sacrifice, and truth can change a life forever.
He was the only son, Obiam Kali, where he came from. So Sonyana Mia, Papiamo from my hypertension. Oluoyibo for 40 years, nothing to show for it.
Now wishing you were around with me, but you in a different town.